Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's been generating a lot of buzz and, let's be honest, a lot of judgment: dark romance. You've seen the tropes, the morally gray heroes, the questionable consent, the high stakes, often dangerous situations. And you've probably seen the question pop up online. Why would anyone want to read this stuff? Is there something wrong with people who enjoy it? Well, today we're going to unpack the psychology behind the appeal of dark romance. And I think the answers might surprise you. We're going to approach this with the respect and thoughtfulness it deserves, moving beyond the surface-level critiques to understand what really draws readers in. We'll be talking about escapism, the need for control and safety, and that all-important line between fantasy and reality. So, if you're a fan of dark romance, or you're just curious about what all the fuss is about, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the most common and perhaps simplest reason. Escapism? All fiction, to some degree, is a form of escape. We read to step into another person's shoes, to experience lives in worlds vastly different from our own. Dark romance just takes this to an extreme. It offers a portal into a reality that is so intense, so far removed from the mundane day-to-day, that it becomes an all-consuming experience. Think about it. Our daily lives are often filled with routine work, chores, paying bills. Dark romance novels present a world of high drama, intense passion, and life or death stakes. It's a roller coaster of emotions, and for many readers, that's exactly the point. It's a way to feel something powerful and overwhelming in a controlled environment. When you're absorbed in a story with the stakes are that high, your own real-world anxieties can seem to fade into the background. It's not about wanting your life to be like the book. It's about the temporary relief of forgetting your own problems by immersing yourself in someone else's, no matter how dark they may be. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Let's talk about the concepts of control and safety. This might sound completely counterintuitive, right? How can stories filled with danger, captivity, and power imbalances make someone feel safe? Well, it's all about the reader's position. When you're reading a book, you are in complete control. You are the silent, untouchable observer. You can experience the thrill, the fear, and the intensity from a safe distance. Nothing in the book can actually harm you. You can put the book down at any moment. You can skip a chapter if it's too much. You can close the cover and return to your own reality, completely unscathed. This creates a unique psychological space where a reader can explore their own fears and anxieties in a contained way. For many people, especially those who may have felt a lack of control in their own lives, this is incredibly empowering. It's a way to confront scary scenarios, to walk through the fire, but to do so with the ultimate safety net. You get to experience the adrenaline rush without any of the real-world risk. The story is a sandbox for the mind, a place to play with dangerous ideas and emotions, knowing you can just walk away. Furthermore, these stories often explore themes of survival and resilience. The main character, often a woman, is thrown into an impossible, terrifying situation, and we watch her navigate it. We see her fight back, not always physically, but mentally and emotionally. We see her find her strength in the face of overwhelming odds. For a reader, this can be incredibly cathartic and inspiring. It's not about glamorizing the dangerous situation itself, but about admiring the strength of the person who endures it. It's a narrative that says, even in the darkest of places, you can find a way to survive, to keep your spirit, to even find love and connection. This journey from powerlessness to power, even within the twisted confines of the story's world, can resonate deeply with readers who are navigating their own, albeit very different, personal challenges. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, just packaged in a very dark and stormy wrapper. This brings us to a crucial point that is often misunderstood by critics: the clear and distinct line between fantasy and reality. The vast majority of dark romance readers are acutely aware that the stories they are reading are fiction. They are not a manual for real-life relationships. They are not a wish fulfillment fantasy for wanting a dangerous partner. To suggest that enjoying a fictional villain means you'd want to date one in real life is like saying someone who enjoys watching horror movies wants to be chased by a killer. It's a fundamental misunderstanding of how we engage with fiction. Readers are intelligent. They can separate the fantasy of a morally gray anti-hero who is devoted to one person in a fictional world from the reality of a controlling, dangerous individual in real life. In fact, many readers will tell you the appeal is precisely asterisk because asterisk it's not real. They can explore these taboo themes and intense power dynamics precisely because they know it stays on the page. In the real world, they want kindness, respect, and safety. In the fantasy world of a book, They can explore the what-ifs and the darker sides of human nature without consequence. Let's also touch on the romance part of dark romance. At the core of these stories, however twisted the path, is a narrative of intense connection and devotion. The hero, despite his many flaws and often criminal behavior, is usually obsessively devoted to the heroine. He would burn the world down for her. In a world where real-life dating can feel disposable and connections can seem fleeting, the idea of an all-consuming, unwavering love, even one born from darkness, can be incredibly appealing. It's a hyper-exaggerated version of us against the world. It taps into a primal desire to be the center of someone's universe, to be seen and claimed so completely. Again, it's not that readers want this exact dynamic in reality, the kidnapping and the criminal enterprise. No, thank you. But the underlying fantasy of being so fiercely loved and protected, that's a powerful emotional hook that transcends the genre's dark trappings. It's the light within the darkness that keeps readers coming back. So, when we look at the psychology behind reading dark romance, it's not about a flaw in the reader. It's a complex interplay of several human needs and desires. It's the need for escapism and high emotional stakes. It's about finding a safe and controlled space to explore fear and anxiety. It's the catharsis of watching a character demonstrate incredible resilience. And it's the ability to clearly distinguish between a thrilling, taboo fantasy and a healthy real-life relationship. Instead of judging the readers, perhaps we should appreciate the sophisticated way they use fiction to navigate complex emotions. It's a testament to the power of stories to provide us with what we need, whether that's comfort, excitement, or a safe place to face the dark. So, next time you see someone with a dark romance book, remember, there's a lot more going on than what's just on the cover. Thank you so much for joining me for this discussion today. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, especially if you're a reader of the genre. What does dark romance do for you? Let's keep the conversation respectful and insightful. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the books we love. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.